Bonjour! My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the BHDL. This is week 3 against Mr. Kingbura, and we are both 0 and 2. There's no Azumarill. And there's no Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel, I thought, was a 100% chance of being here. But there isn't. But I'm fine with what I see. I'm fine with Milotic. I'm fine with Donphan. I figured there wasn't going to be a Skarmory, if I'm being honest. I think Donphan's going to be potentially his lead. Whew. But he didn't lock in yet, so it might not be. Best case scenario is like Gengar, I think. Okay. Let's just enjoy this one. Okay, Cinderace. Okay, Cinderace is fine, right? Okay. Against Cinderace, I was just gonna U-turn to scout for Smackdown. If he does not have Smackdown, he probably switches. If he has Smackdown, he stays in and uses it. And there's no way he doesn't use it if he has it. Alright. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have Smackdown. Or he's really... This is fine by me, by the way. The pressure I wanted to put on this thing was either with Cobalion, with Body Press, or Zactin Terrablast Electric. Does massive damage to this thing, of course. It's too early to set up, I think. Although I really just want to bring this in. But Donphan needs to be chipped first, honestly. Does it? I got so much offensive pressure right now, but of course I'm be blowing the Terra, but I don't care. Zactin comes in, I don't care. I am Mold Breaker. He's Flame Orb, I'm gonna ignore that. Do I predict the switch to Donphan, or do I just click Terra Blast? I could Dragon Dance as well. Before I even know anything about this thing. It's way too early to Dragon Dance though. I think just using Dragon Claw even. But I don't want to take damage on this. So I think just go in Terra Blast. Go in Terra Electric, Terra Blast. But Donphan comes in, then that's obviously really good for him. Part of me wants to actually just do double. But if I'm predicting... I think Dragon Claw is fine as well. Could have just wiped this out. Flip turn's fine though, that's not much damage. That's good damage to the Milotic. That could have been a Dragon Dance, but that was a fine exchange. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been an alluring voice or something. Of course, I mean Skull Burn wouldn't do much, but that could have been a lot worse. That was good damage to Milotic. He didn't bring either. Oh my goodness, he has no Hurricane switch in, aside from Goodra, of course. And now Milotic, but Milotic's too injured. There's no Shaman, also good. Meloetta can come in here, it's completely free against my team, especially if he's like Specs. Psychic is perfect against my team. I don't think he'll be Pirouette form with Relics on, but I did prep my speed for it because that's actually his fastest guy. Alright. Fan comes in, that's fine. I have Aquatail, of course, but I don't need to worry about that. He did bring Gengar, which I believe, I believe that it'll be here to try to spin block and encore my Terapagos, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna go right into it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into Terapagos. I think this is fine, right? Knockoff would be annoying, but at least it's not rocks. Yeah, there's rocks. Okay, I could easily Rapid Spin, right? That's just how it is. I think Flamethrower is just fine. Because guess what? If it's Air Balloon, either way Flamethrower plus Earth Power kills Gengar. So I think I'm just gonna Flamethrower. I'm not gonna... I think this is gonna be Gengar trying to spin block me. It's gonna be Goodra. We can Rapid Spin in front of this thing then. 0 damage. Leftovers. I do kind of expect this to be toxic, but either way, I'm gonna lose my Terra Shell to coming in on rocks or the toxic that I think is coming. So I think Rapid Spin is just fine right now. Decent damage, not too much. Is this thing gooey? No. There's toxic. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I did think this thing was going to be toxic for Terapagos, and that wasn't exactly an exchange I wanted to see. So no Gengar, he's not planning on spin blocking me. At least I got rid of the rocks, but yeah, there goes my Terra Shell. I think Cobalion coming in here is just fine. Yeah, Cobalion coming in here is just fine. Whew. I need chip on that Donphan, not gonna lie. Cobalion, that's the only thing I need chip for, really. I needed to bring it down to like 50%. Okay, knockoff's fine, because I'm gonna... First of all, Rocky Helmet. Plus Justified. That was a perfectly fine exchange by me. Like, I will take that. He could have Flamethrower, of course. I'm not too worried about Flamethrower. If I Body Press right now, I hit everything that's not... I don't need to Stealth Rock. I kind of just want to Body Press. I'm going to. They do big damage to this. If he comes in with Gengar, I mean, that's a good play, but he didn't come in with Gengar on, like, Terapagos, so I don't think he'd do it with Cobalion. But if he does, then good play. If it's Donphan, that's just fine. I need a chip on that thing. If it's Donphan, I Iron Defense in front of it right after. If it's Gengar, again, good play. But I could, because I'm at +1 attack, I could just be using, like, Iron Hit right now. Alright, you're leaving. That's fine. Good play. I think that's Gengar. Good play. Does this thing have Encore? We don't see, If it has Encore, we're kind of okay. If it has Encore, we're just fine. Heavy Slam is going to be what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this thing specs. I'm just gonna heavy slam though. If he specs, that'll do a tremendous amount of damage. It maybe just kill me, but he has to hit it, and he could just be encore nasty plot, I guess. But then he's 2 coverage moves, which is just ghost and fighting because that hits everything. But that's fine if he is. He's perfectly fine if he is. Toxic spikes? I mean, my Terapagos is already poisoned, so that's fine, right? It's gonna be annoying, but that's fine. We just wipe Gengar out with Heavy Slam. Enjoy your Toxic Spikes, Gengar. Enjoy your Toxic Spikes. That did massive damage. I mean, obviously, that just wiped him out. Well done, Cobalion. I didn't look at the damage, and I am at +1, so that's why that killed. But jeez, that was a tremendous amount of damage. Well done, Cobalion. Very happy with that. That was perfect. Donphan coming in here doesn't matter. Cinderace is what matters. He does know my items, so he knows he can Power Ball me. Do I want to just stay in and take the hit? No. Well, actually, no, I don't. Toxic Spikes are up. I don't really want to do that. Toxic Spikes are good against, well, alright, Cinderace. Huh. Cinderace. If he's banded, he kills me. If he's not banded, he takes so much damage right now. Now, obviously, I do have a switch, and I'll be able to tell if he's banded from this exchange. Cobalion is obviously still good in this match, because it's a great switch into Gudra. I do think I want to save it by going into Iscariezu. I think it's the right choice. Could also go into Moltres, but if he Smackdowns, he didn't Smackdown turn 1. So I think Iscariezu is just fine. I know I'm going to be poisoned here, that's too bad. That is just too bad for me, right? But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. We're going to see U-turn. Just fine. You're not going anywhere. You're going to Libero. That's banded. That did like a quarter? Excuse me? Yeah, that did. So I'm at 336. That did. Yeah, that did 24%. That was banded. No, yeah, that was banded. Choice banded. I know you're locked into U-turn now. I could just rapid spin these Toxic Spikes away. This is honestly, it's the best time for me to do that. So I think I'm just gonna go into Terapagos. I'm gonna take a banded U-turn, whatever, right? Go back into Cobalion as well, or I could just Hurricane something, but that's Gudra can handle it. If I go back into Cobalion, I get to Iron Defense in front of something. I think this is what I'm gonna do because I know he's locked into this. Huh. I know he's locked into that, and he's banded. That's just fine. I'm just gonna Iron Defense. Iron Defense, Cobalion. There's your pitiful little U-turn. That's okay. So he's banded. That's good to know, but I don't think he could still be fitting Smackdown, but he's banded. So I know he's gonna be slower than my Moltres. Now, Donphan right here is the best possible option. It is. Meloetta, I don't think can kill me. And even then, I don't know if he goes Meloetta right now, because that'll do massive damage. He's fully aware I could just click Iron Defense. Oh, okay, this is Milotic. Yeah, I don't think you live, Milotic, if I'm being honest. Especially, like, yeah, there's no way you live this. I'm definitely just clicking Body Press right now. No way you live. No way you live. Body Press, Cobalion! Destroy! Milotic! He has no switch into this attack. There's nothing he can do. And he can't come back in with Cinderace after this happens. There's nothing he can do after this. Woo! Yeah, no. You're done. You're done. Meloetta. Specs. Yeah, he has to be Specs. This is Basket Legion. Cobalion. Focus Blast kills me. Scarf Focus Blast would kill me with Meloetta. If he has it. I'm not going to switch, I don't think. Because if I hit him back in return, if he doesn't kill me and I hit him back, he just dies. He has to go in with this. The only world in which he kills me is if he's Focus Blast and he lands it. No. He could just be bulky as well, and I will outspeed him, but we will find out. I'm clicking Body Press. Ah! All right, fine. You killed me. Very decent chance that he's locked in to that move. I do want to just kind of find out. I can go into this and flip turn. I can go into Moltres and U-turn. Moltres and U-turn I think is better. I think Moltres U-turn is better here, because that'll do massive damage to this. And if he stays in, I can just go into Iscariozu, I think. Moltres comes in. Right, Moltres comes in, I just U-turn. That's just fine. That'll do good damage to this, and yeah. U-turn. Moltres. Too bad. If had I just wiped this out, that would have been obviously devastating for him. If he's locked in, he has to switch. If he's locked in, obviously. Goodra or not? Yes, Goodra. Good damage to Goodra, not gonna lie. This is my opportunity to Rapid Spin. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's my opportunity to Rapid Spin. I could also go into this, but that means I'm choosing to Dragon Dance right now, and I don't have damage on Donphan yet. So I have to go into this. He goes with the leftovers. And I'll take poison damage, and I'll have to eat a hit from this thing, but he can't stop me from Rapid Spinning at least. And Rapid Spin means I'm faster than a lot of his guys right now. But he doesn't really care about that. He can just stay in and attack me, I think. So I'm just going to Rapid Spin this, and then I could start wailing on this thing. That is a thing I could start doing. I'm just doing this to rapid spin. This might seem a little foolish, but I can handle this thing for a little bit anyway. I can hit it with this rapid spin, maybe a Terra Starstorm and switch. I don't have the best switch into this thing now that Cobalion's gone, however. But I don't think... Like, he's got the set that I was kind of expecting. He's very bulky with support, annoying support stuff. Yeah, he does stay in like I suspected he would. Probably just goes for knockoff right now, right? The Draco meteors me, actually, and he misses. Okay, that sucks for him, obviously. It's a huge... That's a Draco miss. I am Assault Vest, so I'd be able to eat it quite well. But that obviously is pretty bad for him. I think Terra Starstorm's fine. I don't need... I need this for Meloetta. That's why I would need this around. Could go into this. How much damage? Decent damage, honestly, with Wave Crash against this thing. But I think one Terra Starstorm first is better. Terra Starstorm. And then I'll switch. It's nothing. Knockoff won't kill my Basculegion because I don't have an item anymore. I'm switching. No, I'm not. I'm too low now to even switch into Meloetta, so I'm not switching. Terra Starstorm again. I think. I'm not switching. This is kind of what he wanted, but this Goodra going down, it helps. Well, my Moltres can really start spamming Hurricane right now. If I hit them all, that's perfect, right? So, alright, you're probably gonna, like, yeah, you're really low. This plus Toxic damage will kill me. I think I'm dead to Toxic. Iscariezu I think is fine here because I can just Wave Crash this and it'll kill. Going into this right now I could also do just Dragon Claw and it'll kill. But no, not yet. He's at... Sorry, he's at -2. He has Toxic, but he's at -2. Screw it, I'm going into Zarzakton. How much damage does this do? Goodra at -2. Yeah, excuse me, I'm going into this. Zarzakton's coming in right now. Again, I don't have the chip on Donphan, what am I talking about? But Dragon Claw is just fine. I can just Dragon Claw. I can't just Dragon Dance because without terrestrializing because Donphan's around. So I just Dragon Claw. That'll kill this. He'll have to go into something, probably, hopefully Donphan, but I don't know. I can't Dragon Dance yet with the Terra because Donphan is not chipped. I need damage, any damage, pretty much. Well, not any damage, but like, I just need some damage on Donphan and I can get rid of it. But I don't have that damage. I don't have that luxury. I could Dragon Dance and I'll hit Donphan really hard, but it won't be enough. He's actually thinking about maybe saving this. He can't do that though. Okay, yeah, you're done. I feel like... Okay, so Donphan doesn't have to come in at this point, though. My Rapid Spinner's gone, actually. Okay, yeah, there's that. So he can get rocks back up if he wants. Donphan coming in right now. It is going to come in right now. I think I have to hard switch into Moltres, because otherwise I'm dealing with Stealth Rocks, right? If he predicts that and goes for Stone Edge, wow. Well done. But I think I just go into Moltres right now and then start firing off. It's going to have to be Hurricane. Because he's going to want his rocks up right now, right? If I Dragon Dance in front of him, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to... I'm not going to do that. So Moltres coming in right now. Again, if he predicts this. Well done. Alright, no. He did not. So I'm in before rocks. And now a Hurricane here. He's not Assault Vest. Alright. My training at Skyla's camp is here. Now, you will remember what you're doing, Moltres. We didn't get distracted. We just clicked Hurricane. That's all we did, and we landed every single one of them. Right, Moltres? Land another one. Whew. He has no switch in unless it's Assault Vest, Meloetta, and then I'm doing good shit to it. That is in range of Haxorus. Thank you very much. There goes my scarf. Whatever. Fire Blast, Moltres. No training camp for this one. Fire type move. But it's more accurate, and I have the utmost faith in you, Moltres. You can handle this. Come on. Let's go. Whew. Come on, Moltres. Fire Blast. Fire Blast. Okay, I just did a little face. Okay. Cuss that berry, didn't matter. Flame Body. Oh! Actually, you know what? Miss. Miss. Alright, good job, but... We gotta be in range of, like, Meloetta, right? Ugh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're in range of Meloetta, thanks to the Custat Berry. Rocks are up, so I don't really have the luxury of switching. This is assuming his max special attack, of course, which I am. I'm assuming, actually, that it's Scarf. Yep, okay. Whew, okay. I will attempt the overheat. Overheat. Psychic. Probably kills me. Yep, alright. No evidence whether he's Scarf or Specs there. Again, Psychic is completely free against me, so there's nothing I can do about that. Let's look at this damage. This is foolish. Don't need to look at that damage. Vodkin coming in right now, I think, is potentially good. I can Thunder Wave this, or Thunder Wave the other one. The bad news is, I'm forced to Volt Switch against it. How do I play this? I think I yawn, then. I have to yawn, don't I? I think I have to yawn this Meloetta. Hello, Raymond. Yeah, I think I have to yawn. Let's see if he's Scarf, by the way, or Specs. If he switches to Cinderace, that's interesting, but I don't think he would. Alright, so we're gonna eat hits from this thing very well if he's Scarf. Scarf or Specs, Meloetta? Which one do you want to be? Which one do you want to be? You want to be Scarf. That's fine. Ow. Now he knows he has to switch. Can I just... No, I can't. Now he knows that he has to switch, and I Volt Switch. That's what I do. I Volt Switch. So either he stays in and kills me and goes to sleep and I win, or he swaps and I go into my Basculegion. Either he swaps and I go into Basculegion right now, and I know he's banded. Alright. Good damage. But the damage doesn't matter to me. Iscariezu comes in right now. Right? This thing is banded. Alright, so. Cinder. Ace. Banded. Haxorus. Yeah, he'll do enough. He'll do good damage. Say, like, he had Gunk Shot. That's too much damage. I have to go into Iscariezu. I must do this. And I must just Aqua Jet. How much damage does Aqua Jet do to Meloetta? Man, I just don't want to screw this up. It's not really much. If I Wave Crash and he goes for what? Pyro Ball? U-turn, he could Sucker Punch me. Either way, I think I can live anything he can do. And I could just Wave Crash here. Wave Crash, Sucker Punch me, and that's fine. Alright. That's fine, because now I get to Dragon Dance. Now I get to Dragon Dance. For free. This is a Dragon Dance. Okay. So what's gonna end up happening right now is I Dragon Dance. Okay. I have to Dragon Dance. He's gonna outspeed me with the Scarf. If he outspeeds me with the Scarf, I have to one-hit KO it, which honestly I don't think will happen. So I think what I have to do instead So I have to Dragon Claw right now. He doesn't know I'm Dragon Dance. I think I have to Dragon Claw, though. I'm gonna Dragon Claw. Because he doesn't know I'm Dragon Dance, but I live one, and if he stays in, hits me the first time, the second one, I can Dragon Dance on. Sucker Punch mind games are gonna be really annoying here, but he can't just let me, like, he has to switch, right? Bro. Damn it, why'd you... I didn't think that was gonna kill him. Oh my god, no! I didn't think that was gonna kill him! I thought he was gonna live if I screwed that up. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna live the stupid attack. Oh! Cinderace, you weak-ass pathetic creature. 73 to 86% with no bulk. Oh! My blood is boiling now. I am not happy. If I Dragon Dance on this Cinderace, I Dragon Dance a second time and win the game. Just get me out of this stupid menu so I can talk about this team. I lose the third time. 1-0. Lumberry, because I didn't want to be Scald Burned or Alluring Voice confused by a stupid Milotic. Terra Electric destroys him. I have Aqua Tail. If Donphan takes around 35-40%, it is an Aqua Tail Ranger +1, and I can pretty much crush his entire team. For some reason, I just refuse to Dragon Dance the whole stupid game. I have enough speed to outspeed his whole team of +1, obviously. I don't... Obviously not Meloetta, even if it's not Scarf. Because I wanted to be adamant, because I had to be adamant to try to get the stupid kill on Donphan. Assault Vest Terapagos, this is my best chance against Meloetta. Really. Without bringing Woshen, which you could just run U-turn, of course. Max HP, enough special defense that I will ignore any special pathetic attack that comes my way. Special attack plus modest, that means I do 50% to Azumarill. If it's body... well, Belly Drum. Terra Starstorm, Rapid Spin, Flamethrower, Roast, Skarmory, Earth Power. Do not try to spin block me, Gengar. This eject button, I switch into Cinderace. If it U-turns, whatever. If it Sucker Punches, that doesn't work. On the switch, if he Pyro Balls, the eject button goes off. If he Swords Dances, well, I guess I suck. Max HP, enough speed there, it doesn't really matter. Attack, that also, it one-shots something, I don't remember. Wave Crash, it one-shots Cinderace if he changes his type, if he's like a Bug type or a Dog type or whatever. Wave Crash, Flip Turn, Aqua Jet, Phantom Force. Phantom Force is free if I could get rid of Meloetta and Skarmory, which, I mean, Skarmory I didn't really expect to come to this game since so many of my guys can deal with it. With 3 Water type moves. Moltres, Scarf, enough speed to outspeed is Meloetta. Meloetta, win the pirouette form, and special attack pretty much maximum, except I have enough defense there to survive a Rock Slide from Donphan turn 1, and enough special defense there to survive a Scarf Thunderbolt from Kilowattrel, Fire Blast, Overheat, Hurricane, U-turn. Overheat destroys Kilowattrel and Gengar. Cinderace needs a little bit of chip, and Hurricanes can slaughter it. U-turn, of course, because if I can pivot into Milotic and stuff. And then Fire Blast, of course, just better than Flamethrower on this set. Faudikin I wanted to build well enough that I didn't have to Terra it if I didn't want to. Enough HP and special defense that I can handle Terra Flying, Specs, Kilowattrel if he wants to bring that. I have enough speed there to outspeed Pirouette, form Meloetta. I have Volt Absorb, not Flame Orb. Yawn, Thunder Wave, Terra Blast, Volt Switch. I just want to be annoying because I don't even want a Terra Blast Ice. I just want him to think that I will Terra Blast Ice so he doesn't bring the Donphan in so I can just start pivoting around. Because I want to Terra my Haxorus this game instead. Cobalion, Rocky Helmet, probably my best guy on my team. We have enough defense there, like massive defense. We're Impish Nature, enough defense, max defense. Enough special defense that we can take Focus Blast from Gengar from full and 2 Shadow Balls from it from full. We can take Power Balls relatively nicely. If he's not banded, he was. Heavy Slam does massive damage to Azumarill. I have to be able to... This is my switch into Azumarill. Stealth Rocks. Of course, Body Press, Heavy Slam, whatever. Heavy Slam is good against most of his team. A lot of his guys are pretty light. It's not Goodra, but Goodra, whatever, right? 3rd time in a row. 0-1. I'm a big fan of my opponent today. He's my friend, but I'm not happy with myself. Stupid 1-0 games. Just barely on the cusp of winning. Just Dragon Dance. Just Dragon Dance in front of Cinderace. Boom. Game over. Because the idiot killed Cinderace. God. It guaranteed my death. I didn't think he was gonna kill. I guess maybe he thought I was some sort of choice item. I thought about that after I pushed Dragon Claw. Wait a minute, what if he thinks I'm some sort of choice item since I didn't do anything else except just attack things in front of me? I had a few chances to Dragon Dance if that stupid Donphan would have just taken chip. This is not a good time for me to be talking to the camera, so I'm going to stop. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll be back for week 4. I might make transactions, but I don't even think I need to because I've barely lost these games. Just barely lost these games. But that's 0-3. It's a 9-week season. It's pretty much 5 wins to get into playoffs. So I basically have 1 more loss in my belt that I have to buffer, and the rest of them have to be wins. Next week is against Brandon P. He took me out of playoffs last time. I really want to win that one too, a little bit more, but I also want to win this one. So it wanted to win this one, so it doesn't matter. That's the situation. So, yeah. Smell you later.